All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay, now tell me what's going on.
How much detail do you want?
As much as you're ready to give me.
Okay, so what's happening is our gluing, for some reason our gluing on coated stocks, there's some weird humidity issue or whatever they're trying to figure out. They're taking all the glue out of our gluing system right now. And there's a waviness that's coming into where the end sheet is. When we bind it together, it's fine when it's off the gluing line, but it's because there's like this rippling effect that's coming into the paper. The pages are rippling, okay? They're not smooth and flat. And, I got 5,000, we're backed up right now because we can't bind these books and have them like that, okay? But they're on top of the situation. It's been happening, but they're saying tomorrow's going to be the day that they ship out, and I told them, I'm like, don't ship any books that are bad, okay? So I'm going to have to update you tomorrow, bro. And then if you need me to do anything to compensate to expedite your shipping or like anything I can help you at your end, man, I will, okay? I can't get bad books in your hands, and I don't feel comfortable. And they won't do it. They just won't ship bad books out, and they're not up to our quality standards.
I mean, I get that, and I appreciate that, but this is where I am. I've got several hundred orders because I talked to you 2 weeks ago.
13.
Yeah,
the 13th error.
I talked to you. You told me books were going to ship. Everything was on target. Everything was on schedule. So what I did was I updated my website and I let everybody know that books are shipping out on 11/18. Today is 11/18. It doesn't matter. Even if they were shipping, I could have prepared the labels and the envelopes today. They would have been picked up. That still would have been a day later, right? Now you're telling me that all the people, the hundreds of orders that are waiting to get shipped out, now these books are not going to ship.
Yeah, they will. You're shipping.
They won't.
Right?
No, they won't ship at the expected time. People bought these books with the understanding that they would ship on 11/18. And then here is my conundrum. I told you I have a huge scheduling conflict because I am on a plane to the West Coast on Wednesday, the 20th. If books are shipping to me tomorrow on the 19th, my flight is at 9 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. What that means is that even if books do come on the 20th, I'm not back in Atlanta until the 25th. So now people who was expecting their books to ship 18th and 19th now can't even ship to probably the 26th because you have to get me books and I won't be back to receive books until the 25th.
I know it sucks. The thing is, I can't.
So here's what needs to happen. I get it. Here's what needs to happen. I need to give you the names and the addresses of all the people who ordered books, and you're going to have to contact your warehouse and ship these books from your warehouse to these people who are waiting for their orders.
I'd be happy to do that.
Yeah, because there's no way you could expect me to say.
I told you I would. I told you I'd be happy to do that. I just need to have them have solid books that are there, so you can.
I completely get it. I completely understand. But so I'll get you a dump. I'll get you a list. You can.
I'll take care of it.
Yep, I'll give you a list. You can get the all the tracking numbers because what'll have to happen is I have to manually go into our system now and manually update each order with tracking so people can look out for their tracking and it fulfills the order from an internal standpoint.
I'll definitely take care of that for you.
Okay, so with today being the 18th, when do you think this first wave of books could ship out? I have two questions. One,
I'll know in the morning tomorrow.
Well, I've got two questions for you. I didn't ask the questions yet. I got two questions. The first question is, the first wave of books, when do you think they would ship out to each of the individual customers I'm going to send you, number one? And then number two, when do you think the books I'll be able to receive them at my house?
Well, they'll be done the same day, all of them.
Okay, what day is that?
So I'll be done tomorrow.
So you're saying all the books are done tomorrow, and you can put the books
They'll
in the...
go on the line. If everything's okay, and they figured out the gluing issue we're having, then everything's going to just go through one line.
But what if they didn't figure it out? Because you said that, because we didn't expect this to happen and this happened. So what are we doing? What happens if tomorrow I call you and you tell me something different tomorrow?
I mean, it's not like they're going to resolve it. I don't feel...
No. I have no doubt that it's going to be resolved. But Robert, listen to me. I have no doubt it's going to be resolved. I have about 2 million followers on social media. I have a couple hundred orders in queue. People have paid for their book. No, I got it. People have paid. No, I'm just setting up the scenario for you. Okay? People have now paid for their book with the expectation that it was going to be delivered. So I know you're telling me that the problem's going to be solved. This problem that you have now was never anticipated. So what I'm saying is, what is the likelihood that tomorrow we're going to be having the same conversation because something else came up that we didn't know about? Do you see what I'm saying?
I didn't ask him that. I mean,
there you go.
On the phone with my operations manager.
There you go. So, because what I don't want to do, Robert, what I don't want to do is email these people and tell these people, I talked to my supplier, everything's going to be solved tomorrow. And then guess what? Because you didn't ask the right question to update me, then what's going to happen is there's going to be another issue tomorrow, and I look like crap, and I got to go back to those same people.
I'll update you in the morning. I'll update you tomorrow morning after 9:30.
Well, why can't we do this? Why can't you, the same questions I'm asking you, contingency, what else, what if, why can't we ask those same questions to whoever's responsible for this glue, whoever's responsible for packing, whoever's responsible for shipping? Like, why can't we go to those people, have these conversations, make sure you fully understand the process and what could potentially delay it, and that way you update me instead of, well, tomorrow at 9:30, we find out there's 2 other pieces of the pie that didn't get resolved, and we have these conversations over and over again. Is that possible? Can you do that? Like, can you follow the trail all the way through, talk to the right people at your warehouse, at your printing, and then get back to me? That way I can update my people so they know what's going on?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Thank you. And I'll stand by, and I'll be waiting for your return phone call.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye.